Alright, so after I heard the children's story of Hansel and Gretel about how the candy houses and witches and everything, I always thought to myself, are they ever going to grow up to be awesome? And I, for one, am thrilled to have my question answered. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Alright, so Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, you know, follows Hansel and Gretel, Jeremy Renner, and attractive chick from Prince of Persia, whose name I don't know. They star as, you know, witch hunters. They're like, hey, you shoved our faces with candy when we were children, and now we're going to come back and we're going to kill you. So this movie could either go one way or the other. It could either be completely awesome, or it could be Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter again. To me, the movie was awesome. It had different awesome parts, and it had a lot of awesome fights, but with a hint of Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter in it. I mean, honestly, the movie had its share of pretty cool stuff, but it also had the complete cheese of Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter in it. And so it opens up, it's got a bunch of cool things going on in the beginning, and I liked seeing the cool stuff. I mean, all the cool things you really did see in the trailer, but you're also entertained when you go and see it in the theaters. But then about halfway through the movie, it slows down a lot, like really dramatically slows down. And, you know, Jeremy Renner gets this love story with this other girl, and she becomes, like, it's got a bunch of love story things going on, and it really, like, it kind of takes you out of it. And some parts I was just like, why did that happen? Why did that happen? Why are you doing this? It felt like it was purposely trying to slow down because I felt it was going too fast. Don't do that. Go back to killing witches and stuff. It bored me a lot after the awesome stuff was over with. And one of the things that I didn't know why I was in it, actually I do know why it was in it, but it felt needless, was the fact that actually Hansel, he got diabetes. He was diabetic. And I thought it was pretty funny that they included this in the movie, because it's like, you don't need to say he's diabetic, you don't have to say it, but as a kid, that witch did shove his face with candy, so the kid's gonna get diabetic. So when they said that, I was like, cool. It's not cool that he's diabetic, it's cool that they included that they thought of that, and I'm just like, you know, he really would be diabetic, so it's kind of a pointless situation, but it makes sense why he would be diabetic. In real life, he would be. Not saying this movie's realistic in any way, but that's how it would really turn out. And then the ending comes, and the ending is the coolest part of the movie. You will love the ending. Most people love the ending. That's why you go to see the movie, is because the ending was awesome. But that really doesn't make up for the hour and 40 minutes before that of, you know, boring stuff. And it's a hard rating to give. It's like it's in the middle between these two, but it's kind of leaning on this side. So I'm going to say Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters is a good time if you're drunk. Now, just because I give it this rating, I'm not saying, yeah, you're only going to enjoy it if you're drunk, maybe. I'm saying, yeah, this movie's a good time, you know, if you're drunk. You know, it's kind of like on the higher part of that. It almost got no alcohol required, but not quite. So, what was your opinion on Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters? Comment below, let me know. And, as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.